Hey gamers, Pet here. Welcome to a special video. 1 year since I started this channel, this website, and the whole idea. Even that I actually got the idea 2 years ago. Yeah, 2012. I basically did nothing because I was waiting for a logo. Yeah, and then I said, okay, let's screw it. Let's start at least. So I'm going to talk in this video what's the future plan, because I have been slacking a bit for a couple of months. But I finally got it right in my head, at least. I mean, with what I want to do. Well, I'm still slacking somehow because I was planning on having the website finished by now and having some decent videos in this new format finished by now and start with the giveaways. And I still haven't done that because of different reasons. But it's never too late, so hopefully I'm going to work today, tomorrow on the website, and in a couple of days we will have the new website up. So as I've said, in this video I'm going to talk with what I want to do, with general gaming things and stuff like that. So let's have a look actually at the old website, which is this one. Kind of crappy. I mean, it's still decent with comparing to other websites that I see out there. I still have, this is how I basically make my money. I sometimes do web design, branding stuff, and some programming and so on. And for me, it's very frustrating that I do not know how to draw anymore. Like when I was little, I used to draw a lot. I was doing architecture in high school. Then I went to study photography and video in college. And there are stuff that I know how they should look, but I don't know how to do them anymore because of lack of practice. And it's also kind of hard to start. I don't know how to put the right word for it. It's scary to start again, and you kind of need to focus on one thing, at least become good at that, and then move on. And in this last year, I've been focusing on different kind of stuff. Like, I remember 1 year ago, I was like, I need to create an intro, a nice intro, like a show for my videos. And I started to wasted my time with After Effects in order to know how to do funny stuff, and I forgot a lot of them. Why? Because I haven't practiced. And then I said, okay, screw it. It's not really that important. Like, I know branding wise, it's maybe a good idea to have an intro like a TV show, but what am I going to do? Not do anything because I don't have that. So I said, okay, screw it. I just created some nice intro with the particles that I'm going to use from now on. And when I'm going to have time, or maybe when I'm going to have money to hire someone, I will basically just do it, and that will be it. So the website, this is the logo that I've been waiting 1 year for the whole 2012. And the guy I used to talk with the guy, and he was, yeah, I really want to help you. And I was like, yeah, this guy is really going to help me. And 1 year passed. He was busy at work. Yeah, okay, he's really busy at work, but come on, I really want to help him. I was still lying to myself, like, this guy really wants to help me. And then basically 1 year passed. It was December. I already wanted to freaking start GamerPET, already making videos and stuff. And then he basically drew the whole thing, I don't know, in like 15 minutes. And then even that I told him that I don't want it to look like that. I don't want it to look joyful. And I said, okay, thanks. I still appreciate the help, don't get me wrong. But then I started to go with it. But the whole year I wasn't really happy, because it wasn't really like I wanted it. So for the new website, I'm going to change a couple of stuff. It's still somehow blog-like, the old one. I used to create articles for every video I was doing, like first look, and it's taking me like 15 minutes to create a new article, which is kind of annoying because I work so much to make the video, then to edit it, then to encode it, then I need to do this tedious work to just create a new article. And right now I'm just going to put when important things are happening anyway, because people don't really look at the website anymore. And the reason why I want to have the website is because I like to have everything centralized into one place, and I actually want to start a community. This is why I have this forum. This forum, by the way, I need like $50 to buy a new upgrade, the new license for it, so I can upgrade to the latest version. So this is why I didn't bother too much with the forum. So I will actually delete a lot of the stuff and redesign it from fresh, from early on, from the beginning anyway. So these are basically the reviews that I did this year. And I remember actually from my New Year resolution from 1 year ago, I said that by the end of 2013, I want to have 5,000 subscribers and 50 reviews. And I actually have 1,276 subscribers, which is still decent because I actually only worked for like 2 months in this whole year. Like I did videos occasionally, but I wasn't consistent, which is something like incredible important. Like the most important thing is to be consistent. It doesn't even, well, as long as you still try to put some thought into it and not spam people with your videos, like just to put them to be there. But it's important to be consistent. So this is basically what's been happening with this channel. This is what you see if you select the oldest to newest. This is what you will see. This is the first video. It was made more of a test, but I decided to let it there because I actually have my old video, my old webcam there, and I still use the microphone like a retard, speaking into it like this, so it's not really working. But out of the times you need some time to progress and to mature yourself in the head. Like I'm much more mature from 1 year ago. And I have a lot of Football Manager. Why? Because Football Manager came out in October 2012, and I actually wanted to play it, and I knew that I want to make a video series like a show. Even that it says Pet Plays, I still consider it more like a show, because I always try to do the episodes like 20 minutes, like a show, 20 to 30 minutes. I usually try to have them edited, and I don't actually spam with all the stuff. Like every season has between 3 and 4 episodes, and I played 10 seasons with Wolves. So it's not really, you go to some Let's Players channels and you see like episode number 300 and something. I don't want to do that. I had the first look at Astaka, which was a bad format back then. I was planning on going into the game without ever playing the game, and it's like a crappy video because I have a lot of I'm basically thinking a lot, like what do you do here, what's going on, and people don't really find that informative, because it's much more useful to play the game for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hours and then make a video and then help people decide if they want to purchase this game. And this is what's going to happen with the first look from now on. I have a couple of decent first look in the past, and then Football Manager, and then I made this video. Pet opened some Dota 2 gifts, and then bam, this video actually got a lot of views. These are a lot of views for a video of mine. And then people really, and then I noticed that people really enjoy these kind of videos. So I decided to do more Dota 2 videos, and I made Learn Dota 2 with Pet, the Windrunner, which is basically a show where I try to pick a hero and I try to play it as best I can, and then you will come and give me suggestions, and the next time I'm going to play this hero, I'm going to play it better. And while I will still provide you with the basic info, like where to place wards, talk about mechanisms, talk about spells and stuff like that. So actually I received a couple of messages that people enjoy the series, but even I have like 25 heroes played right now, and not all the videos are good, and game wise it's pretty hard to find a good game. Why? Because I'm playing pub games, and I need to play a lot of games just to find one decent game that I can show you. And this is basically the first video. It's so crap, like don't watch it. But I spent some time to edit it, and then I created this really cheesy intro because I was under the impression that I need to create an intro like a show, and it was me, like with different t-shirts, and I worked like 5 hours to do this crappy intro, and people normally just skip it. Not only that, but the whole game was casted live, which is much more harder to commentate and play at Dota at the same time. So a lot of mistakes. Same thing with Crystal Maiden, also live. But after that I realized that that's a bad idea. And then I said, okay, from now on I'm just going to play games. This game is good, I'm just going to waste 20, 30, 40 minutes and recast the game. because it's creating much more content. You see, by 1 year ago, I was already in season 8 with Wolves. And this is basically the first official video I made. This was made on 11 January 2013, and this is basically when I actually started the official the official date where I started my channel. Look at this thing I did, Jesus. So basically this video was called upcoming games of 2013 that are making Pet excited. I will make in the next couple of days a video with the 2014 games that are making me excited, and I will also I'm thinking of making a video about these games and what happened to them in 2013. Some of them didn't came out, some of them I played and they were disappointing. Like, look, Watch Dogs, it got postponed. And anyway, I will see if I will make it. And then basically Football Manager 2013 review. In a way, it's my most successful review, and I will review it for 2014. But this was also a test. I was I went into the review with only a few points to talk about, and it was, people said that yeah, it's good. They found the review informative, and I still don't actually like to do it like this, because I do, like I'm speaking freely right now, and as you can see, I'm not finding the right words when I should find them, because I'm not a native English speaker, right? And I also did a lot of break. Even right now, I haven't talked in English for a couple of days, and I'm not finding the right words. And basically, I created a 23 minutes review that I could have probably made the video in like 10 minutes. Right, so I will try, but it was an experiment basically. Some people still said that it was okay. Then I did this, I get this call every day review. It was more of a, it was like a 10 minutes game, but I love the idea, and I decided to do a preview to present you the game basically. I could have just, I could have called it a first look anyway. Far Cry 2 review. This was basically the first review where I actually wrote things down, and I spent a lot of time on editing, looking at the gameplay, when to put gameplay. When I talk about that, I put that gameplay, and stuff like that. It's really taking a lot of time, but this is something that I want to do. And look, I haven't seen this video for like 1 year, and I believe it was okay as a review. It only got like 400 views because I haven't done. In order for a review to get views, you need to make the review right on day launch when people are looking for it. I'm still not doing that because I play the games when I have time, and if I finish them, I want to share my opinion with you. And this is something that I've discussed with a couple of friends in the past days about subjective reviews and objective reviews. My purpose was always for me to share my honest opinion about a game. I will try to pick a game, play it, and I will try to tell you the good parts and the bad parts, and then tell you what I thought about the good parts and the bad parts. And some people really don't like that, but I do believe that I will do another video because it's more to talking about the reviews, and I actually want to hear your opinion about the review system. Anyway, some other time about the reviews. Whoops, wrong scene. And then a vlog. I don't actually care about those vlogs that much because in a way I make them for me. Like, I'm not really popular, and why do people care about me saying something about vlogs? But I do them for me, just so I can look. I remember in one of the vlogs I actually show some of the T-shirts I bought, so that's cute, for me at least. I decided to play Euro Truck Simulator here. This was a bad idea. This was a bad idea, yeah. Basically, it was a theory at least. Basically, there is no commentary over here. Just me driving a truck with relaxing music, with the idea that people will, maybe put it and try to go to sleep. As you can see, it has some downvotes. And let me look at the analytics and look at audience retention. You see? There are places where no one watched this part, and then they skipped here, and then they skipped here at the end, and that's it. So this was a bad idea. Only 3.9% audience retention. So this really brings things down. And you want to have a high audience retention for your channel. And then I started to do these Dota 2 store videos. And the reason why I actually started to do this is that I actually wanted to buy a Doom set. And there were 2 Doom sets available. And both of them were really, really, really good. And I didn't know what set to buy. I tried to look at YouTube to see other channels, and I saw that their videos were kind of crap. Like, they showed you the set zoomed in with rock music, and I don't care about. I don't want to see the set zoomed in. I mean, I showed it to you zoomed in like right now, but then I go full. You will see in a second. I go full out, so you can see the set how it looks when it will normally look when you play the game, right? You see? And then hopefully this will help you decide if there is a set that you want to purchase or not. This is basically the whole idea with it. And I purchased a lot of sets. I actually spent more than 200 or 300 euros on Dota 2. Yeah, a lot. But I still continue to do the set, the things. Euro Truck Simulator again. This was basically in February and then March. It was really at the beginning. The Monte Archivist set, the other Doom set, the Walking Dead review. I'm okay with it because I managed to talk about the game without spoiling at all. I don't even talk about the first character that you meet 20 minutes into the game, the little girl. I don't talk about that. And I managed to talk for 6 minutes about the game and why this game is awesome and why people should play this game. And I'm pretty happy with that. More sets, wolves. I opened some treasures, more sets. And then sets, vlog number 2. I was planning on starting StarCraft 2 casting again. And then SimCity is such a fail game. And the reason why I stopped the series is because my third city was not loading because of a bug. But again, 1 hour of me playing a game, and it is in a way I kind of hate myself. Why? Because when I started this channel, I knew that I don't want to create a Let's Play channel. I wanted to create shows, episodes, informative stuff, and yet if you look at my first months, you will see that I'm like, yeah. Wolves, more sets. This is a video on how to record your iPad without jailbreaking it. It's pretty informative, I guess. Some people appreciated the video. And this was a test with the Tomb Raider. I believe it was a test with the recording. My placement matches in Heart of the Swarm on StarCraft, it was pretty funny, for me at least. But there were like 3 people who messaged me because they enjoyed seeing me play. Anyway, Crystal Maiden, pretty crappy. Vlog number 3. And then I started, this is when I actually started, this was back in April. I started to think different about the approach. Like, you see, the first 3 months were a mess. And I believe, yeah, in April, my mother came to visit. I basically live alone. And she stayed in my house, in my apartment here for 3 weeks. And for 3 weeks, I haven't done anything because I can't work when someone else is in the house. I need to concentrate. If someone is interrupting me or I hear something, I will basically stop, and I can easily lose my thought process, right? And Pet plays Spelunky. This was like episode number 01, and then I stopped it. Like, really, what was in my head? Jesus Christ. And this, the first looks actually started to evolve a bit. I actually put more. This was still on very first impression, which was stupid. I did my Tomb Raider review, Jesus Christ, in April, even that I finished it in February or something like that. More sets. Pet plays Eve online. I only did like 3 episodes because I got bored of the game. Learn Dota 2 with Pet, and Rius. I believe Rius was the first game that I actually put some hours into it, and then it was a pretty okay video. If you are interested in Rius, you can watch the video and you can learn about Rius because it's more informative than normal. Same thing with Cloudberry Kingdom. And then Skyward Collapse was also very good, and I remember sharing it on Reddit, and it got a couple of upvotes, and it got like 1,000 and something like 1,000 in the first 2 days. I was like, holy shit, nice. You see, this is what and this is when the thing started to form a little bit in my head on what I want to do. So first look on paper, please. This was the beta. Puzzle platformer, Steam trading cards, some FIFA. This was bad. Again, bad. I mean, I had some sound problems. First with Cube Tractor, another first look that was okay. With Scrolls, I did this video, is Scrolls beta, and I kind of went into the first look without knowing some stuff. And so I made another video where I actually explain why Scroll is not paid to win in a way. Back then, at least. I'm not sure how it is now. I haven't played it since then. Because I read more about the coin system and stuff like that. And then learned Dota with 2-It-Pet. Little Inferno review, it was kind of crappy. State of Decay review, I worked a lot on this one and I'm pretty moderately happy with it. Kingdom Rush Frontiers, it was okay review. And then Bioshock Infinite review, it was horrible. But I've learned a lot. From this review, I've learned a lot. I was way too aggressive. I didn't enjoy Bioshock Infinite. I only enjoyed the first 4 hours. And I was way too aggressive with this review. And some people got offended. But at the same time, I actually got a couple of messages from people saying that, I got balls from saying I don't enjoy a game that's 10 out of 10 game of the year. It had some flaws, and I don't want to talk about it anymore. Then Learn Dota 2-It-Pet, Company of Heroes First Look. It was a crap game. I regret buying it. Crusader Kings. These two. This is a review and a tutorial, and I'm still receiving messages about this video. And as you can see, if you look at the views, you're like, oh my god, so little views comparing to others. Yes, but I'm still getting messages about people who actually appreciated the tutorial I did and how to pick up Crusader Kings. I'm not sure why I did this series. It was bad. I played Crusader Kings and again, in a way, let's play blah 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 blah. I'm not sure why I did it, but the series are pretty okay. It's a story that you can watch in like 10 episodes. And then I basically started to do some Civilization 5 stuff. And this was already in June, right? More Learn Dota 2-It-Pet because I wasn't in the mood to do something else. Europa Universalis 4 came out. I did a review and tutorial that's still receiving messages that's being appreciated. And then Hearthstone, this was already in September, yeah. I basically had a month of an August where I wasn't in the mood to play at all. I was going outside in the neighborhood drinking beer because it was super hot, and I was like so not depressed but not in the mood to work. I was like, I need a break right now. And then I went to Bucharest to be a StarCraft 2 admin and DreamHack, which was a pretty awesome experience. A lot of work. In the first day I worked for like 17 hours or less, and then I managed to get the key on Hearthstone, did a couple of videos for a test, and then a small vlog, and then some more Dota 2 stuff, and then the end of the show, which was 2 months ago, and then I started with Wartford and some Dota 2, and these are my latest videos in the new format, at least, with breakdown, review, gameplay, which basically is I will go about the new format in another video. This is more like a retrospective on the past year. And then I started with Watford. As you can see, it's pretty crappy. It's totally not what I wanted to do. But it's okay. I'm not mad at it. I still managed to get more than 1,000 subscribers. And even that the subscribers don't really mean anything, because if I put a video right now, people won't really watch it from the subscribers. Like on the Doctor Strange, this is a review. Like, no, let me show you this breakdown review, the State of Decay breakdown review. This was pretty awesome. I'm very, very, very happy how this review went. I had passions with it. I had my passion with the game. You can see my passion through the video, and I believe I say the points pretty well. Okay. So, traffic sources from Lifetime. YouTube search, 1,000 and something. External website, which is basically Reddit on some others. YouTube guide, only 8.7%. And Yeah, I believe this is YouTube guide. It's the subscription homepage. Yep, only 8.7%, which is actually pretty high. I usually get much lower. So this is basically the first year in review. Now I'm working on the new website, which will look similar to this. The new logo, which I simply love. I simply love the new logo. It's made by a friend, Sorin. And it's really looking awesome. It's a logo that I can see on a t-shirt, on a mug. I'm still thinking on the website on where to put, what to put, where to put it. I will do, from now on, I will do basically daily giveaways. Not daily, weekly giveaways. Because I have some Dota 2 items, I have some Dota 2 games, some Steam games. Why not do giveaways? And it will look something like this. The reviews page, I changed the format from a grade from 1 to 10 to 5 sheep. But more on that on another video where I talk about the future of GamerPET. But it's going to come soon, hopefully. These are the shows that I plan to do right now. I have a couple of shows in my head. So anyway, thanks for watching this video if you watched it. After I finish the website and I announce the new format and all that stuff, I will do that in another video basically, because this video is pretty long. Even if you didn't care about it, it will be very interesting to watch this, to watch this video 1 year from now, because in this first, like when I started 1 year ago, I already had some experience because I casted StarCraft 2. And I had experience with community and how to do some stuff. I knew some stuff about branding, but now I've learned a lot, like a lot. It's amazing on how, if I look at what I did in the past 1 year, it's so crap comparing to what I wanted to do and what I want to do now. So hopefully it's going to be more okay. I'm still having problems with me talking freely in English. Some people told me that not now, but whenever I'm putting more mind to it, some people told me that my English is fine, and I don't know. Again, thanks for watching. See you soon. Goodbye.